Welcome to the deep dive. In a world where, well, our attention is constantly pulled in a million directions and the digital noise is just loud, how do businesses actually connect? How do they cut through all that clutter? Today, we're doing a deep dive into exactly that, the really dynamic world of digital marketing. We've gathered your essential sources, some comprehensive guides, the latest thinking, basically a shortcut to understanding this field because it changes so fast. Our mission to unpack what digital marketing really is, why it's so critical today, absolutely vital, and maybe look at the interesting career paths it offers.
Okay, so to kick us off, what are we talking about? Our sources give a pretty clear definition. Digital marketing, at its heart, is about promoting products or services using, well, the internet and other digital tech. It covers everything, right? Websites, social media, search engines, email.
Yeah, all those channels.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's how businesses find their way, connect with us in this huge digital world.
And what's really interesting there is just how broad that definition is. It really paints a wide picture, doesn't it?
It's so much more than just, sticking an ad somewhere online. It's about using this whole diverse toolkit strategically to reach customers right where they are. And let's be honest, most of us are glued to some kind of screen a lot of the time.
Guilty as charged.
Right. So digital marketing is about being there, being relevant, engaging people in those digital moments.
Okay, so knowing what it is, the next big step is understanding the tools, right? The different types. Our sources break it down into several key areas, each with its own job to do. And this is where it gets practical, I think.
Exactly. These are like the engines driving the whole thing. Understanding these specific channels is, well, it's vital. Let's maybe walk through some of the main ones.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, first up, search engine optimization, or SEO. Now, this isn't just stuffing keywords onto a page anymore. It's much smarter. The goal is to improve your website's ranking in search results, like Google, to get more organic traffic. That's the unpaid kind.
Organic meaning you don't pay Google directly for the click.
Precisely. It's shifted a lot towards understanding what the user's actually looking for their intent. And optimizing for voice search, making sure your site gives real value, good user experience. You're basically trying to earn that top spot by being the best, most helpful answer.
That makes sense because so many online journeys start with search, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Some sources say over 90% of online experiences start with a search engine. So SEO is how you make sure the right people find you.
Okay, so that's the long game, earning discoverability. What if you need eyes on your stuff, like now?
Good question. That's where search engine marketing, SEM, comes into play. While SEO builds that organic presence over time, SEM gives you pretty immediate visibility through paid ads on search engines. Think Google ads.
Got it. The sponsored links at the top.
Exactly. And again, it's more sophisticated than just bidding on keywords now. It involves really specific audience targeting, constantly testing different ad versions, A/B testing, and focusing hard on the return on investment. Competition for those ad spots is fierce.
Okay. SEO and SEM handle search. What about where people are just hanging out online?
Right. That leads us neatly into social media marketing. This is using platforms like Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, wherever your audience is.
And is that just about selling?
Not primarily, no. It's often less about the hard sell and more about building a brand's presence, building a community, telling the brand story, creating real connections, sharing content that people on that specific platform actually find interesting or useful.
So content is key there too, which sounds like another type you mentioned.
Yes, content marketing. They're very closely related but distinct. Content marketing is really the art and science of creating genuinely valuable, relevant, consistent content.
Like what?
Oh, blog posts, videos, detailed guides, infographics, maybe even podcasts like this one.
Oh,
The idea is to attract and keep a specific audience. It's not about the immediate sale usually.
so what's the goal then?
Building trust. Establishing the brand as a knowledgeable resource, a thought leader. Guiding people along their journey by being helpful.
That definitely sounds like relationship building. What about a more direct sort of one-to-one channel?
You're probably thinking of email marketing.
Exactly. Is that still relevant? Seems a bit old school.
It might seem that way, but it's consistently one of the highest ROI channels. Seriously.
Really? Why?
Because it's a direct line. It's about building your own list, segmenting it so you can send really personalized, targeted messages. Think beyond just mass newsletters. Imagine automated email sequences that guide someone from just showing interest all the way to becoming a loyal customer. That's the power when it's done right.
Okay, I see. Personalized and automated. Makes sense.
Yeah.
What else is in the toolkit?
Well, there's affiliate marketing. This one's interesting. It's basically a partnership. You promote someone else's product or service, and if someone buys through your unique link, you get a commission.
So it's performance-based.
Entirely. It relies heavily on trust. Think bloggers or influencers recommending products they genuinely use. Transparency is key there.
Right. And we're all using our phones constantly.
Which brings us to mobile marketing. Absolutely crucial. This is about reaching people directly on their mobile devices. It could be through SMS texts, ads within apps, maybe even location-based offers if someone's near a store.
So it needs a different approach.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The mobile experience is unique. Things need to be fast, simple, streamlined. You can't just shrink a desktop website.
Okay. Lots of specific channels. Is there a broader category for just ads online?
Yes, you could call that digital advertising. It's kind of an umbrella term. It covers displaying various types of online ads, banner ads, video ads that play before YouTube videos, interactive ads across lots of different websites and platforms.
But that's getting smarter too.
Oh, hugely.
Hmm.
With things like programmatic advertising, where software buys ad space in real time, and AI helping to target the right ad to the right person at just the right moment, it's incredibly sophisticated now.
Wow. Okay, one more you mentioned.
Website marketing, which might sound basic, but it's fundamental. This views the website itself as the central hub. Everything else, SEO, SEM, social, email, often drives people back to the website.
So the website has to work hard.
Absolutely.
Oh.
It's not just about having information or products there. It's about optimizing the entire user experience on the site. Is it easy to navigate? Does it load fast? Does it smoothly guide visitors towards becoming customers or taking whatever action you want them to take?
It's clear this isn't just one thing. It's like a whole ecosystem, isn't it? All these different strategies working together.
Precisely. An interconnected ecosystem.
So, okay, we have all these tools, these tactics. Why? Why has digital marketing become so essential, so non-negotiable for businesses today? What's the big deal compared to, say, traditional TV or print ads?
That really is the core question, isn't it? It's not just about being online because everyone else is. It represents a fundamental shift. The key differences boil down to reach, precision, and crucially, measurability.
Okay, let's break that down. Reach first.
Right. Digital marketing offers potentially massive, wide audience reach. It breaks down geographical barriers completely. A small business in one town can, theoretically, reach customers anywhere in the world.
That's a huge difference from a local newspaper ad.
Exactly. But it's not just about being wide. Maybe even more important is the targeted advertising.
Precision, you mean?
Yes. Traditional ads, like a billboard or a TV commercial, they cast a very wide net, right? You hope the right people see it among the many who aren't interested. Digital platforms, though, let businesses target with incredible specificity. Demographics, interests, online behaviors, purchase history.
So you're not wasting money showing ads to people who'd never buy.
Pretty much. You're using, like we said before, a highly sophisticated fishing rod aiming for specific fish. That makes your marketing spend way more effective.
Okay, that precision definitely sounds like a game changer. You also mentioned measurability. Does that tie into knowing if the targeting is working?
Absolutely. That's one of the biggest advantages. Measurable results. With digital campaigns, you can track almost everything. How many people saw your ad? How many clicked? What did they do on your website? Did they buy something?
All that data.
Exactly. Clicks, impressions, conversions, the whole customer journey sometimes. This data-driven approach is revolutionary compared to traditional methods, where it's often hard to pinpoint what actually led to a sale.
So you can adjust things on the fly.
Yes, you can see what's working and what's not, often in real time, and optimize your campaigns to improve performance and demonstrate a clear return on investment. That's huge for businesses.
Makes sense. What about cost? Is this just for big companies with huge budgets?
Well, that's another compelling point. Often, it has a lower cost barrier to entry compared to traditional advertising.
How so?
While big digital campaigns obviously cost a lot, many platforms allow you to start small. You can run social media ads or search ads with a modest budget. This accessibility means even small businesses and startups can use digital marketing effectively. It kind of democratizes things.
So wider reach, pinpoint targeting, measurable results, often lower cost. Sounds like a winning formula.
And ultimately, all of this tends to lead to increased sales. That's the bottom line for most businesses. Effective digital marketing drives relevant traffic, generates qualified leads, helps nurture those leads into customers, and that directly boosts revenue.
And it's not just about the immediate sale either, right?
No, definitely not. It also plays a massive role in brand awareness, just being visible online, consistently sharing useful content, Engaging with people that builds recognition and trust over time. It helps foster stronger, more loyal relationships with customers because you're providing ongoing value and staying, top of mind.
So it really has fundamentally reshaped how businesses operate and grow and connect. It's not just a marketing tactic, it's almost a business strategy in itself. But thinking about all these benefits, are there downsides or maybe significant challenges businesses face when they try to really embrace this digital world?
That's a really good point to bring up. It's not all easy sailing. The advantages are huge, yes, but there are definitely challenges. I mean, for one, the sheer volume of digital content out there is immense. Cutting through that noise and actually getting noticed is harder than ever. Competition for attention is fierce.
Where everyone's doing it now.
Exactly. And then there's maintaining a consistent brand voice and message across all these different platforms, each with its own style and audience. That takes effort. Plus, things change so fast. Search engine algorithms get updated, new social platforms emerge, privacy regulations evolve, like GDPR or cookie policies.
Ah, data privacy, yeah. That must be complex with targeted advertising.
It is. Ensuring you're using data responsibly and ethically while still trying to be relevant is a major balancing act. It really demands continuous learning, adaptation, and strategic thinking. It's definitely not a set it and forget it's kind of field.
That makes a lot of sense. It's dynamic. And given how important and complex it is and how it keeps evolving, it's really no surprise that digital marketing is also a massive career field, right?
Yeah.
Our sources definitely highlight that.
Oh, absolutely. It's a booming sector. The demand for people with the right skills, people who can navigate this digital landscape effectively, is incredibly high.
So what kinds of roles are we talking about? The sources mentioned quite a few.
Yeah, there's a real variety of specializations. For instance, you've got the digital marketing manager, who typically oversees the whole strategy, the big picture.
Okay.
Then SEO specialist, focusing purely on getting that organic search visibility we talked about.
Right.
Content marketing specialists, who are the storytellers, crafting all that valuable content. Social media marketing specialists, managing the brand's presence and engagement on social platforms, building those communities.
Mm-hmm.
Email marketing specialists, focused on building lists and creating those personalized email campaigns. Digital advertising specialists,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes called PPC or CM specialists, who manage the paid ad campaigns.
Optimizing those ads.
Exactly. Then you need website developers, often working closely with marketers,
Yeah.
to build and maintain that crucial website foundation. And, increasingly important, data analysts. Someone has to make sense of all that performance data we mentioned, turn it into insights the team can actually use.
Wow, that's quite a range of roles.
It really is. And the great thing, as your sources probably noted, is that for people interested in getting into this field,
Yeah.
the skills are quite accessible. There are tons of online courses, certifications, training programs out there. You don't necessarily need a specific degree to get started and build a career here.
That's good to know. Lots of opportunity. Well, we've certainly covered a lot of ground today on digital marketing. We've gone from the basic definition, dug into all those diverse types, SEO, SEM, social, content, email, and the rest, understood why it's become so fundamentally important for businesses.
Yeah, the reach, the targeting, the measurability.
Exactly. And we've even looked at the really thriving career opportunities within this whole field.
If we step back and look at the bigger picture again, digital marketing isn't just this collection of separate tools or tactics. It really is this dynamic, living ecosystem. It's constantly changing, constantly evolving. And that brings up, I think, an important question for you, the listener, to think about.
Okay.
In a world that's just getting more and more saturated with digital content, where everyone's fighting for those few seconds of attention, how will the ability to create truly authentic, genuinely valuable, and truly relevant content, how will that become the absolute key differentiator for the really successful digital marketers moving forward?
That's a great thought to leave us with. Authenticity and real value cutting through the noise. Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive today. We really hope you're leaving feeling not just, better informed, but maybe genuinely curious to explore more about this really impactful subject, perhaps even thinking about the opportunities it might hold for you. Until next time, keep digging for those nuggets of knowledge.